Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today we have the Motorola Edge 20 Pro. I'd like to give a special thanks to Vodafone for sending this out to me. To unbox and review. To buy is around £649. This is the 12 gig of RAM version and 256 storage, midnight blue. Now I must say that Motorola devices I've had in the past I've found quite plain and boring, to be honest. But the specs on this sound pretty impressive. An odd-shaped box for a smartphone, but let's have a look. It looks like there's two boxes. Okay. One, two. Let's start with this one here. Oh, ready for cable, ready for USB-C to HDMI cable. Is that all it is? All that just for that? Right. Yeah, okay. So all that. It's quite a thick cable, to be fair. So it's a USB Type-C to HDMI lead. So you're going to plug that into this. And I guess that's going to plug straight into your TV. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Phone seems to be in a silicone case. Okay, nice. Let's just quickly check the contents of the box. So we have, seems to be manuals in there. Fine. USB Type-C charging lead. SIM tray ejector tool, and a 30-watt charging block. It says turbo power 30 watt, but if you compare it to a real me 65, then it's not very turbo. But that's the contents of the box. Here's the smartphone. So yeah, it's sitting in a silicone case, which we're going to take off. It's always nice to have though, to protect. Okay. Wow, let's feel this. So it's got a glass back. That looks really nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Really like that camera array as well. The nice striking blue, and it's like a blue trim there. It's got the 108 megapixel main sensor there as well. That's nice. And that feels quite light. Feels quite light. Let's peel this off. So a 6.7 inch display, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes of internal storage. There's the volume rocker there and the power button. I'm not sure if a fingerprint's integrated in that. I don't know. It might be in-screen fingerprint sensor, which I'm not too fond of. And then that might be the power button there on the left. We'll soon see. The top, we just have a microphone. And at the bottom, we have a loudspeaker, Type-C port, and a SIM tray. Yeah, okay, so let's try turning it on, see if this is the power button. Yes, it is. So yeah, this is really light. As soon as I felt it, it felt light and it felt like it was plastic, but it's definitely not plastic. That is really nice. That's beautiful.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto. Look how beautiful that is. Superb. I'll start, yeah. Connect to mobile network. I'll do that in a little bit. I'm going to go away and set this up. I'll be back shortly. Okay, guys, I'm back. And the first thing that smacked me straight in the eyes, if that's actually a saying, is this display. 6.7 inches. It's 1080p OLED, and it's a 144 Hz refresh rate as well. It just looks absolutely stunning. Crisp, sharp icons, the blackest of blacks as well. You cannot get any blacker. Really, really impressed with the display on this. Now, I did say it's 144 Hz refresh rate, and if we go down to refresh rate there, you can set it to automatic, so it is dynamic, but being a tech head, you want to whack it right up to 144, which it is, and it looks so crisp and clean. Absolutely love it. One of the best displays I've seen on a smartphone recently. Really love it. And the software, it's pretty much stock Android. We've got a Moto app there, Motorola notifications. You'd have to sort of log in with a Motorola account, which I won't be doing. But yeah, other than that, it is pretty clean. I like, it's just so crisp and clean, like the small, thin font. Really nice software, I like it. NFC on, you come to expect NFC nowadays in any real smartphone, but yeah, really like it. Really like it. There is a fingerprint sensor integrated into the power button, which is great. And it's quick. Oh, I've had faster, but that is still rapid. So we have Snapdragon 870. Some people prefer the 870 over the Snapdragon 888, mainly for the overheating issue. So I'm going to be doing some gaming on this as well to see how hot it does get. But yeah, first impressions so far, really love this design. One of the better Motorola smartphones I've used. So let's take a look at what the cameras are all about. This is capable of shooting up to 8K at 24 frames per second. You can shoot at 4K as well. We have a 108 megapixel main sensor. We do have an ultra wide as well and a telephoto. This is what I've captured just recently on the Motorola. So we're shooting at 4K 60 on the Motorola. Stabilization's enabled as well. So walk out to outside. It's nice and stable. The clouds. We can also shoot up to 8K on this as well. Right, Geeky. It's a bit slow at focusing, but got there in the end. Looks like it's focus hunting a bit as well, actually, to be fair. Struggling, but I think the quality's okay. This is 1080p video on the Motorola. My face is looking a little bit redder than normal. The stabilization enabled in it, you can see. When you turn 4K on though, stabilization is turned off. So I think the overall camera quality on this phone is good. I do like it. Selfie camera is good, some good detail. Does make my face a little bit redder than what it actually is. So some photos are, you know, a little bit oversaturated, as it were. We do get stabilization at 4K on the rear, but on the front-facing camera, stabilization is only enabled at 1080p. It's not for 4K. All phones nowadays should have stabilization in all recording formats, because it just looks crap, doesn't it? When you're walking along and it's just shaking, wobbling, it's not good. Portrait mode is nice, does a very good job there. Fairly sharp. If we zoom in a bit more now, we can see a slight degrade in sort of quality there as well. Does look a little bit blurry. But on the whole, I think it does have a good camera setup. Sometimes it might be a little bit oversaturated and stuff in there. Dynamic range looks to be okay, and that's the ultra wide version of that as well. Yeah, but overall I think the camera quality is good. Maybe updates might be able to improve a few things here and there. Okay, so on the Edge 20 Pro, unfortunately, there's only a loudspeaker there at the bottom. There's no stereo loudspeaker. I've definitely heard worse sounding loudspeakers in my time. A nice amount of volume. There's also a nice amount of warmth low end in there as well. So it doesn't sound too bad at all. Would have liked stereo though. I mean, that's quite a big cutout there at the top for the earpiece. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the cutout at the top. I thought that might have been another speaker there. Unfortunately, it's not. So just some normal video test using a 4K video on YouTube. We're at 1080p 60 frames per second HDR. So we have HDR support, and we're going to have to pinch zoom to have that full immersive screen. Front hole cut out there at the front, you can just make that out with some content on there. There we go. Absolutely nothing wrong with the display. Performing really good. So that's my unboxing and quick tour of the Motorola Edge 20 Pro. I must say, absolutely impressed with design and build quality. Glass back, I really love that camera array there. Beautiful. That OLED display, it's covered with Gorilla Glass 5 as well, it's protected by that. And I just think overall, yeah, the design and build quality is superb. It's not a boring Motorola phone. Be better if there was stereo speakers and maybe a couple of tweaks in the camera department. But other than that, I think it's a really nice phone, and I think especially Motorola fans will probably love this even more if you absolutely love the Motorola sort of brand and everything. Yeah, I think it's a really, really nice phone. And that little button there on the side there is your assistant button if you want to use that. And I like the fingerprint, it's quick. So thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoy this sort of content, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. That'd be fantastic. Smash that like button as well, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.